Howdy there, folks. Text of the Black Pants Legion here, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where I'm trying to keep the Romanovs alive for God knows what reason. Now, I know a lot of people in the Auxiliary and in the BPL have been jumping onto the Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts boat. See, I made a joke there, that jumping onto the boat. Yeah, a lot of people have gotten on board with this, and they really like it. They really, really like it. They go, "Oh man, this is an absolute bonkers game that lets me play Autism Fort ship Legos." And yes, it does. By the way, if you ever wanted to join the Black Pants Legion Discord, the Auxiliary, the Black Pants Legion Auxiliary, which is the public-facing Discord, just go to WBPL76 on Twitch and do !Discord. And you'll get in. The Black Pants Legion Auxiliary Discord is a pretty fantastic place. It was made and is managed by one of my friends, Diggs, who's also the station manager for WBPL 76. And yeah, you'll find it a pretty chill place. There's a lot of cool people. There's folks who've met their friends there. There's folks who play games there. A lot of people have fun. And that's what I want. I found that the modern world is sadly very disconnected. The internet has largely become this really weird entity. And by weird entity, I mean something that should have allowed us to connect with one another better. Certainly should have allowed us to learn a bit about each other, and should have certainly taught us to be nicer, but it hasn't. I blame this on the normies. I think that the internet has been largely ruined by normies. I think that before every idiot had access to Facebook, the internet was certainly a better place. And unfortunately, we live in a world where the internet has become this very divisive thing that allows morons to find morons to find morons and, absolutely stay ignorant. And what I like is it's not impossible to recreate that old internet where, hey, nobody's really important. There's no gods or kings. It's just shitposts and stupid. And I think that treating the internet with that lack of seriousness is really important, because I know so many people who've said, let's see. You know what? Investing in China, you know what? I'll take that alliance for now. That's worth it for now. Let's see, where's my fleet? Dude, where's my fleet? All right, let's take Maine. Let's take it. Yeah, let's conquer Maine, shall we? I hunger for Maine. Oh wow, I need 400,000 tons to take the eastern United States of America? Holy crap. No, I don't have that. And that's just to try, that's not to succeed. Holy shit. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to take Maine as best we can. The American Navy is, of course, going to try to stop us, which, that's fine. I'm going to put as many boats as I can over here to make them regret going to war with me, and I think that as soon as they see their map get a little smaller, they'll realize they fucked up. All right, I'm going to take these guys and move them into Petropavlovsk, because I need to decommission some of these, and I need to start reworking a lot of these boats. They're not all useful anymore. And good lord, where are we research-wise? You have to accept my sincerest apologies, because sometimes it is months between me recording things, if not weeks. And just a lot of people will say, Tex, don't you remember what you were doing? No. Like any Dwarf Fortress game, when you come back into it after a while, people will say, don't you remember what you were doing? No, I don't. Oh boy, yeah, this thing's last overhauled forever ago. Time to work on it. All right, it's a mine layer, always has been. Isn't a great mine layer, though. I'm going to move into Dunite, because while picric acid's great, these things blew up more often than they blew others up, and that's an issue. Can I get more range out of it? No. These things are almost about the age of retirement. Just because they're limited protection and limited everything, but I'm doing the best I can. Slightly more armor in all aspects. Save. Alright, let's get out and let's do it. War. War never changes. I'm just going to iteratively fix these things. I mean, there are a few things that could fix these things, but they're going to be really expensive to do. So, I'll do my best. Ivan the OK. These are, I mean, it's a battleship. I hate that that's what I have to say about it, but it's not great. Ivan the OK. I mean, they're 20,000 tons. What is the biggest I could make with these? That's a good question. I could make an enlarged version of these and build maybe 4 of them as a successor design. Let's see, 26,000 and change. All right, here we go. Ivan the Adequate. Yeah, you know, it's better than the OK. He's adequate in all respects. He's perfectly adequate. They're like, what did you do, Ivan? He's like, probably gonna build something like a Bayern class, is my guess. Yeah, all right, that'll work. And then standard barbettes. I have an idea. Main guns, centerline guns. Let's go with 13 inches, which is the big bang bang. That's what you need. You definitely need the big bang bang. Centerline guns. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. I think this might be a winner here. That's a lot of firepower. And then for casemates, you know what? I like the idea of having 5-inch guns. Unified secondary battery. Yeah, casemates are not great. I know. Some people are going to scream at me. Tex, why the casemates? And I'm like, because it came from the factory like that. All right, and then we're going to have some other 5-inch guns here and here, just to help them out some. Yeah, good. All right, let's do 20 knots. And then we're going to do better engines, some auxiliary engines, induced boilers, better, and then this, and then that. Oh, hell yeah, this thing's going to move. Is it going to be great? No, but this is a good successor design. Like I said, I'm not terribly worried about my ships at the moment. They just need to be better than the enemies. By not a lot, just a little bit. Just a little bit, right? All right, there we go. And then let's do 3. Can I do 3 inches of main deck armor? Yes, I can. And let's put some Citadel armor in there. Give it some good, strong belt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What a boat, huh? All right. Ivan the Adequate. I think this is an okay ship. I think this will work. All right. Let's make it happen. Violence. Violence is the answer. Violence always changes. There's always a new flavor of violence. Some people say, oh, violence, no. Yes, it works. A little bit more expensive, but certainly a lot more firepower. I will build 4 of these because they're awesome, and then I'm going to build them. Let's see. I'm going to build these guys in Odessa. Great yards there. And 18 months till they are done. And the next turn, yeah, America's going to try to stop us. They're definitely going to try to stop us. They're like, no, I need Maine. And I'm like, to hell with Spain. Remember the Maine. And they're like, what? And I'm like, ha, I have flipped history on you. I have a time machine. I can see into the future. Actually, that's kind of the problem with time travel. Excellent. A battleship fight. Let's do it. It's kind of the issue with time travel is as soon as you change something, one thing, it would cause a series of ripples in front of you, and thus any knowledge you had is out the window. That's kind of the issue with time travel as a notion. Probably the best movie to touch on time travel to me was that film Primer. It took me a few turns to figure that one out. Good movie, though. Indie film, not a huge budget, but good movie. It certainly shows the perils of it. All right, here we go. It's got 3 twin guns, and it's not great. It's okay. Spotted in the south. Here we go. Those are pretty fucking close. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, these guys are fairly high speed at 24 knots, so I can chase the enemy down. A lack of super firing guns and way to volley is probably going to be an issue, but Ow. Don't shoot at me. Don't do that. Stand by for murder speed. Now that we're in range, I'm going to come down and revolutions on the engine, give the gunners a chance to lay their guns. Man, my guys are really concentrating on the little guys and not the big dudes, but that's okay. Ooh, look at all them fires. That guy is fire. No torpedoes? That's disappointing. It's a torpedo boat. I mean... Alright, let's sink you, Providence. You're going down. Oh, man. Oh, he's taking some bad hits. That's really not good. Alright, keep swinging, boys. I'm going to let him find his own way to the bottom. And then I will concentrate fire on the battleship and bring it down. Yeah, he's managed to survive somehow. 1 second. Let me put the secondaries on him. I mean, he's taken quite a lot of losses, but I think a few fires will encourage his crew to find their way off the boat. There you go. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, 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 fire. Oh, look at that. Oh, he just exploded. Excellent. That's what you get. All right, here we go. Keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. Let them have it. Oh, look at that. He's like, why? I mean, if you look at him, it looks like a burnt out cigarette. And the reason I'm not hitting him is because he's very low in the water. He's using water as insulation. And now the Maryland. Your battleship is old and terrible. What is this gun layout? Ugh. Ugh, I'm doing you a favor. This is a boat that when it sinks, the the yard goes, thanks. They send our guys a gift basket. They're like, thanks. Thank you. You know what? No, fight to the end. I'm sorry, but you started this, and now I need to destroy your navy. I'm sorry, but you did start this. So, let's get into refit, shall we? Alright, so we are now invading Maine, and it looks like we have a 50% chance of invading Maine, even with all the boats we have here, which is fine. That is so fine, but boring. Let's see. Oh, and the Kronstadt fleet is ready. Excellent. Alright, well, time to send these guys out, because I know where I'm going to send them. I'm going to send these guys way down here, and I'm just going to bully the Caribbean, because that is where the Americans seem to be moving most of their stuff. We are only slightly down on transport capacity, which was overbuilt. I massively overbuilt our transport capacity, just largely because I know how bad things can be. Let's see. The Copex, I believe most of them are not doing so well. Or they're all at sea. Good. Yeah, that's why I can't refit them, and that's fine. That's fine. All right, let's move our destroyers out here off the Sea of Japan. And then, yeah, moving the rest of my guys back to port, which will take a hot minute. And France is invading southern China. All right, that's normal, I guess. America's moving a few things around, but not a lot. That's weird. So I'm going to go ahead and move my guys into the Aegean Sea. Need to protect my Black Sea ports and the Adriatic, so sitting off Crete is probably the best place for that. That's why kind of Crete's been a hotbed for fighting for a while. We must prepare for the worst case. Oh wow, everyone wants to fight us now. Is it because I said I was invading Maine? Are they mad? I don't understand. Was it something I did? Was it my global campaign of exploding things? Man, I didn't want to fight everybody at the same time. That's really expensive. All right, let's see. I have a 58% chance of pulling this off. It's not so great. I mean, I just have to keep fighting America, I guess. And doing the best job I can. My fleets are slowly making their way back home, which is all right. And I can hopefully come up with a better refit for the Copac in time, just to keep it functional. Because it is very slow and very crap. And it needs turbines. It needs diesel engines. No, don't worry, I'm not doing that yet. But I might. All right, I'm going to do as much damage. Oh, boy. Oh, sweet Jesus. So, remember when I was asking where their fleet was? It's coming to my home. And I got 2 ships to stop them with. Crap. Okay, here we go. The war to end all war. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt something awful. 2 battleships, 7 heavy cruisers, 10 light cruisers, and 4 torpedo boats. Well, no pressure, right? All right, boys. Look, here's what we have to do. We have to fight really, really hard, and then we have to use our power of engine to our advantage. That is my objective. Maneuverability is probably I over-engine these things, so I'm willing to bet that maneuverability and speed are what I have in my favor here. 24 knots in the first decade of the 20th century is pretty good for a ship this size. Especially if it's sustainable. All right, see what happens. All right, time to slow down. Give my guys a chance to do some gunnery. If nothing else, I'm going to find and destroy their battleships. Because they don't seem to be that good. Well, we're going to concentrate fire on that guy. Because he's the closest to me. Wow, what an ugly boat. Look at this. All right, find the bridge. How many masts you need? Yeah, I'm just going to sit out here and be on your range. Ooh, yeah. All right, he's turning in. There's the battleship. There's the rest of the squadron. It says they have low fuel. They are on the far side of the world with no friendly ports. Keep swinging, boys. It's 281 guys. The battleships are 632 guys. I'm just looking at how many casualties of trained sailors can I put in the water today. Because they got the, what we'd call in tabletop, the old action economy. That sounds expensive. Oh, keep swinging, boys. I'm just going to keep hurting them, and we're going to turn right. Here we go. Ow. I just hit my head on my microphone, leaning down to pick up my coffee. I'm an idiot. All right, here we go. Alrighty. That's a big fleet. That guy's gunnery is kind of crap right now. What I'm hoping to do is start picking off these boats at the rear, doing the damage I can before they start getting through my armor. My belt seems to be very effective at this range. Man, we just keep missing. That sucks, because all I need is one good hit now and then, and it just does crap tons of damage. Because fire is bad on a ship. My guys are shooting just short. Okay, that was good. And that's with HE. I mean, we were pinning with HE. Had I been using AP, these things would be going through both sides of the ship, not doing anything. The only thing I can do is try to keep my guys in a good gunnery range where they are hitting. Because HE is like that. HE explodes things. Now, some people are intimidated by the enemy laying screens of smoke. Do what I do. Zoom out far enough, and you can just presume they're in there. Wherever the smoke is, there has to be a ship making that smoke cloud. And find the tail end of their squadron and NASCAR around it, because it takes a lot for them to come back around if they're in formation. Formation works against them. Don't cross the T. Find the tail and chase it, especially if you have greater engine power, because if they all turn about and come about in formation starting at you, all you can do is just go straight at full speed. Don't waste time turning. Just take off. And then they have to turn again and lose speed. Keep them in the kill box. Yes, these are very Age of Sail tactics. That's okay. Man, I am beating that thing to death. Please burn. I'm having the worst gunnery luck. My guys are just not connecting today. It's taking them for a long time to smash these things. Then again, American damage control has always been really pretty good. Alright, concentrate fire on him. You know what? I'm going to let you guys use whatever you want. Well, those are some good internal hits because he's stern on with me. So they're pinning the ship, going through several frames and then exploding. That is what you want. Drive that shit home. We would call this raking fire in the Age of Sail. But this is not the Age of Sail. Though I have a special magical place for that. Oh, yeah. That's what I wanted. Oh, man. This keeps going round and round. Ooh. Oh, those are good hits. See, at any point, though, if I need to, I can hit the gas and leave. I'm watching my ammunition supplies, and they're doing all right. I'm also trying to watch my ships and make sure nothing's going through the armor. At least not too deep. Oh, look at that burning. Yes. It was a pleasure to burn. There's another guy sinking. I'm gonna just keep fighting. Oh, what a battle. Okay, so you may notice they're starting to come back around. At any point, you should watch the bows of the ships, because if they all suddenly turn towards you, you realize this is them trying to close the distance. This is when they're going to use those things called torpedoes. Don't let them. Now, these guys are low on fuel, and holy crap, that thing can only do 12 knots. Yeah, let's slow down to 10. I mean, good lord. That's sad. I mean, HMS Warrior could do 14. That ship is very much an Iron Age vessel. Iron Age in ships, not Iron Age in history epics. Please, please don't start those comments. Please, please. All right. Keep swinging. Yeah, you see, we just keep overshooting our targets here. Keep shooting bullets into people. Okay, the rest of them are starting to come around. These guys don't have, some of them have low fuel. But seems like the light cruisers don't. Even though that light cruiser is, oh. Yeah. Alright, if they get close, I'll just step on it. Trying to keep in mind their relative torpedo ranges here. Very short range. So, I have all the advantages, it seems. Alright, hard turn. We're barely moving. It seems like my gunnery is not very good. We definitely need better rangefinders on these fucking things. Because the rangefinder seems to be guess. Alright, boys. What a nail biter here. I mean, they're not having better gunnery than I am, which is good. Oh, they surrendered. Remember that don't give up the ship thing? You failed. Well, we overshot and sank the guy behind him. Take that, Minneapolis. I have friends who live in Minneapolis who are going to be like, why? I'll be like, I'm sorry. I hear Minneapolis is pretty cool. Like I said, there's a really active art culture and lots of really good restaurants and a really robust economy. So, I mean, that's the stuff I've heard. And that's kind of cool to hear. In a world of uncertainty, it's nice to hear that things are cozy in some places. Alright, I'm going to speed up a little bit. Ooh, Portland, suck it. Alright, what's next? Who else wants some? Iowa, hi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's the Macon. They just lowered the flag and they're like, no, tag me out, fam. Another one gone. Texas. Much as it shames me, I have to sink it, but I mean, when you look at its guns and how it's built, ladies and gentlemen, Texas is a state of mind, and I pronounce this vessel not very Texas at all. He has yeed his last haw. Don't bring your crap over to my side of the island. Okay, I see that light cruiser coming around. He's making a torpedo run. Again, you have to watch very carefully. Got him. That's why strong secondaries are very important. You always have to watch enemy maneuvers. Ah, see? He's coming in for torps, but now he's getting nothing but 5-inch guns and he doesn't have the armor for it. Oh, that's bad. He's burning up real bad. Goodbye, False Texas. Alright, I'm splitting my batteries, which with limited range controllers and rangefinders, probably not a good idea, but it's fine. I'm just telling the guys to use the old Mark 1 eyeball. Ooh, direct hit. That thing just went up. Oh, there's the Miami. See, overpin went right through it. Both sides, bonk bonk. All right, Des Moines, time to send you to the bottom. Now that all the heavy hitters are gone, and we are essentially at point blank range. Yeah, the secondaries are just raining fire on. If any of the primaries hit at this range, it's gonna be brutal. I mean, in many cases, we are overpinning and then hitting other ships and then they're exploding, which is fucking nice. Light cruisers coming around? Not today. Not today, Boise. Not today. Oh, yes. Ooh, take that, Newark. All right, gonna start turning in here because we got a problem. The torpedo boats are now within speedboat range. And there goes Nashville. Oh yeah, they're gonna start closing faster and faster. I may have made a maneuvering error. I have to hope my guys are doing their things. Oh yeah, that's bad. He's gonna have a slow down. Have a sit. Have a sit and a think, huh? Gonna turn in. Gonna fuck up his maneuvering. Yeah, he's coming around. Not today. Not today, fucko. Galveston, huh? Been there a few times. I like that town. Also been to Corpus Christi, see the Lexington. Actually, when I was a Boy Scout, I stayed on the Lexington. Sinking. All right. Oh, yeah, there we go. Time to go to the bottom. Oh, yes. This is going to be a clean sweep, looks like. Unless these torpedo boats pull off a miracle of a shot. I doubt, I don't think that's going to happen. Well, this is certainly going to not be in Stars and Stripes. 68 lost. Oh, man, it could have been nice. Versus 6,100. Well, I think they lose. Yeah, I think they definitely have lost that one. Man, that was like micromanage hell. But yeah, okay. So their whole fleet in the Mad has sunk, and people want to buy that ship, obviously. They're like, I'll have whatever they're having. Seems like America's not doing so great. And then we're gonna I'm gonna send these guys through, and we're gonna fight everything on the way we can that's trying to flee the Pacific right now. Seems like, yeah, they're trying to bring their ships around to interdict my operations over here, which are doing pretty well. 59%, not quite nice, not quite nice, not quite nice. Here we go. Man, the economy is still strong, unrest is at 0. Building a military economy with Mr. Tex. Step 1, overbuild everything. Step 2, be willing to use and lose everything you got. Ships are attritional, sad to say. But yeah, I think that we actually have a good chance of winning this war, or at least coming out on top. I'm not going to say that really war determines, who is right, but merely who is left. And this is going to be brutal either way. Yep, I'm going to sink all their transports. Oh, and we have another fight. I'm gonna take these guys down. I'm going to burn them to the ground. That is my objective. If I can remove the enemy fleets from their operational areas or do enough damage to where they have to spend the rest of the war in port, that ties up their fleet building capacity because they can either fix ships or build ships. But if you can go out on day one and cripple everything, you win. Hands down, you win. It's majestic. All right, so 40 destroyers. God, do I even have to say who's going to win this? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to ride like the Rohirrim. We're going to ride for ruin. Uh-huh. Northeast, eh? Says we have low fuel, which is fine. We're still fast as fuck, and even on low fuel, we're turning 19 knots. I mean, sure, they're probably going to do better than us, and that's fine. That's fine. We are on very low fuel, and that's okay. Ahead, abreast. Yep, everybody's cutting left, right, left, right. There we go, there we go. Now, mind you, this is in the Caribbean, if not the open Atlantic, so the American forces are going to have access to their coaling stations. I don't. So this could be bad. They're a lot closer to their colliers. I am not. All right, boys, here we go. Straight at them. I think next time around, I'm not sure if I'm going to play as America. I might play as Prussia/Germany. And just do the Tirpitz thing and just, no, you know what, even better, I might, yeah, I got some ideas, I might just build capitals and then super capitals, just be like Battleship only Navy. Well, no, I can't say that because eventually torpedo boats will just sink all of them because, well, submarines will. Eventually submarines will sink everything you've got, largely because they can sit and not get killed by your battleships, because battleships in this have no anti-submarine capabilities whatsoever. I might just build nothing smaller than like heavy cruisers. I don't know. Like I might just overbuild everything. Just do the German thing. Be like, what is that ship? Germany? That's a 10,000 ton ship. And they're like, yeah, this is a frigate. And you're like, no, it's not. No, it's not, Krupp. What are you smoking? And they're like, victory? And you're like, God damn it, Germany. All right, looks like they've moved to the east. Let's heal over. We have a nice long line of dudes, so we should be able to encounter them. Though, the sea state in these boats, I can imagine not being able to see much through the coal fire. And the sea spray as the decks are always awash. Now that makes launching torpedoes easy because the torpedo launchers are already in the water. Where are they? Okay, northeast. Uh-huh. How are we not seeing capital ships? That's my curiosity. Huh. They evaded me. Oh, that happens. Oh, most of his shit's broken already. Goddamn. Are these faster enemy ships? I don't know. But guess what? We'll find out next time. So until next time, please, take care of yourselves. And I'm pulling for you.
Bye.